I left my boyfriend. It's hard to see when you're blinded with love. I didn't realize how bad everything was until he beat the dog. I was sick in bed with the flu, and I woke up to the sound of the dog crying in pain. Not just one whimper. It was a good 10 seconds of the dog crying, and my BF yelling. I froze. I didn't know what to do. I got up to go to the bathroom and couldn't look at him. My heart broke and I felt nothing towards him. He's a puppy. He's going to pee on the floor. He's going to chew the furniture. I saw him grab this puppy by the scruff and lift him a few feet off the ground while the dog struggled. He threw him in the crate. I saw the dog come in from potty time, limping on a leg. My BF had dragged the dog from under the stairs by that leg and threw him in the house. Again, he's a puppy. He just wants to explore. This puppy would be in a crate all day, every day. I didn't live with my BF, so I wasn't available to take care of the puppy all the time, and he wasn't my dog anyway. Seeing all of this made me realize I was the only one putting in any effort. I cooked. I cleaned. I did his freaking laundry. I planned dates. I bought him thoughtful gifts. I was always open and willing for sexy times. He never did anything for me. He did a few small things here and there, but nothing to brag about. Nothing that I could look at and say, wow, this man loves me. He plied me with words. He sweet-talked me. He would call me sexy, but wouldn't touch me. He promised me the world, but wouldn't buy me flowers. I bought us Magic the Gathering cards so I could learn how to play with him. We played once. He really was a loser. He had a suspended license, but was incapable of finishing getting it back. All he had to do was call to find out the court date. He didn't have a car. I took him to and from work, and he did the least and gave me gas money, but it was never enough to make up for what I was using. Meanwhile, he would give a friend extra money for doing the same thing. He had no car, wouldn't buy me gifts or plan time together, and I just had to sit there and watch him buy a new video game every few weeks. For Christmas, he gave me a candy tin I knew about BC. He ordered it for himself. He even opened one of the candies to try, and he gave me some rocks they sell at his work. I don't even like rocks. No card, nothing for Valentine's. All of this is besides the escalating anger and violence towards his brother and the puppy. He smashed his phone once out of anger, but claimed he dropped it. In the same fit, he smashed his laptop and claimed he dropped his phone on it. That makes no sense. I loved him. At least I thought I did. I loved the idea of him. I loved the idea of what he promised me. He loved me. At least I thought he did. He loved what I did for him. He loved the convenience I offered him. He didn't love me. I didn't love him. I couldn't love him after what he did to the dog. I wasn't going to hang around and be next. Okay, so I just read this again as if it was an anon, and it really does look bad, like I already knew how bad it was when I dumped him. I went to his place and gathered my stuff while no one was there and left a letter. It's just so much worse to read it like someone else went through it. If one of my close friends came and told me this, I would tell her to run. At KY, I stayed so long and watched his anger escalate to the point it did. I am looking at reporting the animal abuse. He also keeps the dog in a crate all day and night. He pretty much only lets him out to go to the bathroom and get water. His crate smells like piss. Or at least last I knew. This man should not have a dog. It's not like the cats are much better off. Do you think a man who leaves his puppy crated all day cleans the litter?